Welcome back. NDSU Wrestling, dominant force in the sports. With us today is the coach, head coach, Coach Kish. He wanted to arm wrestle today, but I said, Coach, come on, man. I want to, have you say face and everything. So great to have you here, man. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
So you guys had a wrestle off. You mentioned before we came on live here. Tell us a little bit what is a wrestle off?
It's really our scrimmage. It's an opportunity for our guys to get in that routine. It's making weight. Wrestling first step is make weight, right? So making weight, strapping them up, and going out and competing with each other, and ultimately helps us create a depth chart within our squad for get the year kicked off.
Man, the making weight thing, I always tip my hat to wrestlers, because just growing up, you'd see even the high school guys just drinking water all the time. I was like, that just is not for me. So God bless you guys that can do it. And you got a big match coming up this weekend. What's happening there?
Yeah, so Cal State Bakersfield coming into town, our home kickoff, right? The first competition of the season. We're really excited about it. A good friend of mine coaches out there, an old NDSU coach himself, Coach Manny Rivera, is bringing his squad up here, and it's going to be our kickoff for the season, November 3rd, yeah.
Are you trash talking already then, since he's a buddy of yours?
There's some words, right?
Are you going to be like the Eagles coach and guarantee a victory on Sunday, or what?
Not today. They got a good squad, but I tell you what, it's going to be a fun duel.
So if we head out on Sunday, what are some things you would encourage us, especially because I don't go to a lot of matches, what would you say to kind of a novice wrestling watcher? What should we be looking for?
Well, I tell you what, you look at wrestling, and it's a lot of fun, because you don't have to be a big wrestling fan to follow what's going on, to understand what's happening. It's an organized, combative sport, and so it's usually pretty easy to see who's winning and who's losing, right? And so we really encourage a lot of folks to come on out, and it's really in the name of competition, and it's a lot of fun.
So talk a little bit about your off-season as well, like how rigorous that is, and then as you get into these wrestle-offs, any guys that you're like, wow, didn't see that coming this season. That's been impressive.
Yeah. So off-season, you look at these high-level athletes and our squad here. There's the off-season is really important, but at the end of the day, they're still out there. They're training, they're competing, they're finding ways to get better in the off-season, and that's what's allowed us to be as successful as we are. And in terms of the guys that we have coming in that are going to be stepping on the mat on Sunday, I think we're gonna see some local faces we're really excited about.
Nice.
West Fargo's Jared Franek, Brandon Metz. These two local guys, I think, are going to draw big crowds. A lot of people excited to see how far these guys have come since their high school seasons, and it'll be a good time.
So when you get into college, like, what's kind of the lighter end of the weights, and then what's your heavyweight at?
Yeah, so at the collegiate level, our lightest weight is 125 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, so you're out on the recruiting trail, and you're finding guys that can reach those goals is a challenge in itself, right?
And then what's your heavyweight at, like 250 or?
Yeah, it's the limit's 285, but I think our current heavyweight's sitting somewhere between 255 and 265.
Wow. Yeah. Should have brought him in, Coach. Anything else you want to share with us about what's happening this season?
Well, I tell you what, I think Sunday's going to be an exciting time, really, our kickoff, and November 3rd, Bakersfield, 2 o'clock over at the Shack.
And then what are some other, you said you have 9 home matches this year, so do you have any other dates that people can be on the lookout for?
Well, I tell you what, we're looking at, we're bringing in a really strong schedule here, and being a part of the Big 12 Wrestling Conference has really helped elevate our program. And so you'll see a lot of your legacy Big 12 programs. Oklahoma's coming, Iowa State's on the schedule. So again, some really exciting competition.
I got to ask because I don't know. So since Coach K now is down at K-State, does K-State have a pretty good wrestling team? Or?
You know what? Well, Coach Gene Taylor, the athletic director. I've been trying to get him to get it started down there at K-State. With all that success they have, they do well, I believe.
Good for you. You're trying to get some more competition. I appreciate that. So always great to have you here. Good luck on the season, and keep up the great work. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. We got a lot more coming up right after this.